to Thursday Throwdown in Ascension Championship action. We have your champion, gorgeous Gregory, defending against this guy from the 27 Club, Shaw Mason. Let's go to the action.
This whole country, this whole world. I'm as good as it gets, baby. As good as it gets. That's it. Y'all see me?
Oh, wait a minute. Edric Everhart getting a measure of revenge against Shaw Mason. Chris LaRusso in security. Let's not forget it was Shaw Mason getting involved in that tag matchup. He cost Edric and Keith a shot at the tag titles. Unbelievable here. Edric Everhart, like a house of fire, just beat the hell out of Shaw Mason. Shoulders down. That's over. Be a record. And here we go.
This is an all-out fight.
The 27 Club have now hit the ring. And Edric is being mugged. Ty Cross, where the hell are you going? Ty Cross just left. The Runway have hit the ring. Ty Cross has hit the ring. System Elite. The first generation of Ryse is kicking ass in Uniontown. Absolute chaos here at the Uniontown Mall. The first generation of Ryse will not fold to the 27 Club. That sleazy bastard David Wallace thought he was going to one-up Ryse management, but Chris LaRusso had an answer. The Grand Championship will be decided in a lumberjack match.
The Black Swan, Megan Myers, you are a Stronghold graduate from one of the first classes. You were way recently training at the Nightmare Factory, but I wanted to share with you, yes, being Stronghold proud, love it, that there's a rumor of a possible Ryse Women's Grand Championship. What are your thoughts on that?
That's just, you know, Meg, the time in wrestling right now, I feel like it's just the time for women's wrestling to just evolve and get bigger than ever. And I was one of Brandon Kay's first ever students. I was the first student ever to come to the Stronghold and train. And to hear that after so long with this company, it's just so exciting. It's just so exciting. I love it. And I'm just better than ever. I'm so ready for this moment. I just want that chance, and I will just prove how hard I've worked through these 7 years of wrestling. And I'm ready. I'm just so ready.
Well, you are excited about that. Let's see what happens this summer.
I'm excited, Meg.
Introducing first, from Miami, Florida, welcoming weight for 420 pounds, the team of Cody Ryse and the Golden Greek, Alex Danis. This is Hot Boy Summer! And introducing their opponent, at a combined weight of 24 carat gold, the team of Gregory and the fashionista of professional wrestling, Joey Moore. Ladies and gentlemen,
Action here on the Thursday Throwdown. My name is Jim Amata, being joined by Ty Cross, the Runway, Calvin Couture, and Tyler Klein, taking on the newly formed duo, of Sonny Vice and Alex Danis. A very random pairing here. We have to wonder what's going on between Danis and Vice. They were on opposing sides the last time we saw them in Ryse Wrestling.
Yeah, but when they walked out, it looked like as buddies, and they had a team name coming out here. They go by the name of Hot Boy Summer. Very apropos for this time of year.
They're very muggy in this building.
Yeah, you're telling me.
Tornado weather, some might say. If that happens, I fully expect you to protect me, Ty Cross.
I will dive on you like a grenade, Jim, to protect you from the falling debris. Runway in action here.
I believe that Danis is not endearing himself to these fans here. I don't know, maybe Sonny Vice is having some influence on Alex Danis, because we've seen Vice since his return to Ryse Wrestling has been very underhanded, to say the least.
Absolutely, and I'll tell you right now, you're not going to sway this crowd away from cheering for the Runway. So why try to endear yourself? It makes sense. If they're not going to cheer for you because they're going to be cheering for your opponents, screw them. Do what you want to do. Calvin working over a nice headlock, but Danis with a beautiful escape. Headlock of his own. Looking like an Adonis in there right now.
The Golden Greek, really the evolution of athletics. When it comes to pure athleticism, no flaws in his game, I really believe it's just a matter of time and opportunity where we see the best that Alex Danis has to offer. You have to wonder if this path in the tag team division could be just that for him, because they are certainly facing the toughest competition in the Runway. The Runway are a tag team through and through, one of the best tag teams absolutely anywhere in the independent scene. And Again, we're seeing Danis use his height advantage to maintain control of the headlock here. Calvin works his way back up to a vertical base, trying to extricate himself here. Now it's Danis looking for a way to escape.
And he found it. Hammerlock applied. Calvin able to slip out the back door. Hammerlock of his own. Beautiful fireman's carry, hanging onto the arm. Dan is showing some excellent technique in that ring right now.
Again, we're seeing Danis show his technical side, trying to maintain control of the armbar there, really dictating the direction of this tag match early on. And it's not often that someone gets the best of a tag team scenario when you're in there with the Runway. Like that right there, tilt-a-whirl satellite head scissor. Nicely done. Ty Cross, if you can, really give us some inside information. What's it like when a new team comes together?
Well, I wanted to see that beautiful offense here from Calvin Couture first. A huge fan of the Runway MI. You know, being a new tag team, you've got to find the continuity when you come together, and that's the key. And the only thing that's going to get you that is reps, is time in the ring. You can talk strategy and you can work out together, but when you get in that ring, that's when you find out what's going to sink, what's going to swim as far as your strategy and your execution. And that's what we're seeing here. We're going to see some rust early on for these two, being a newly formed team. You see the Runway in control, and that's that experience they have. They've traveled the country. They know what they're doing. They've been a team for years now.
They were featured in last year's edition of the top tag teams in Pro Wrestling Illustrated. And there's the tandem offense that makes the Runway such a well-oiled machine. Tag team continuity personified finds to that time.
Big chin checker there, though, from Sonny. Is that going to be enough to turn the tides? No. Klein able to use some quickness to get out of the way. Huge running hip attack, very impressive. Runway looks as good as they've ever looked right now. They are just firing on all cylinders.
Man, and look at Tyler Klein really just wrestling circles around Sonny Vice. And Vice is no slouch, the signature hip attack from Mr. Design. Again, Vice getting that shoulder up. Say what you want about Sonny Vice, very underhanded since his return to Ryse, but he is a top-tier athlete, there's no doubt about that.
Sonny made his name for a long time in the Pittsburgh and Cleveland area, won titles, stepped away from the ring for a while, but back and looking great. But look at this tandem suplex, unbelievable. Danis back in the ring. Runway, I have not seen the Runway look this good, maybe ever. They are just emphatically on their game.
They're in top form.
That drop kick connected, picture perfect.
What leaping ability. The Golden Greek lowered the boom. Real ring generalship knew exactly when to make that leap and connected absolutely flush to the face.
Look at Tyler Klein trying to fight out of the corner. Or Calvin Couture, I'm sorry. Not wearing my glasses today. Wow!
Hello!
A chop that echoed all the way to the Uniontown City Hall.
Well, a storm is brewing inside those ring ropes, and Calvin Couture really unleashing some wrath right there. But again, we're seeing the pure athleticism, the pure agility of Danis, those physical gifts that he's putting into play right now.
Gorgeously executed. Fisherman suplex released.
Absolutely, added impact. But we know that Calvin Couture is a tough customer, no doubt about it, man.
Calvin trying to fight back. Dani's just too much power.
Yeah, we're seeing the real poise that Danis has inside the ring ropes because he knows exactly when to cut Calvin Couture off, knows exactly when the opening is there.
Sonny Ryse with the receipt chop.
I don't know if you want to exchange strikes with Calvin. Calvin has a bona fide mean streak. Don't let the bravado and the bow tie fool you.
Wait a second. Tables turned. Another jawbreaker. Chin checker there.
That's how resourceful Sonny Ryse is. There was one way to escape the momentum of Calvin, and Sonny found it.
A little bit of miscommunication here so far for Hot Boy Summer. Able to maintain control, but they're trying to discuss strategy in the ring. That's what I'm talking about. Your timing as a team needs to be on. You only get that from having contests, having matches. Couture here.
We're seeing the toughness of Couture.
Wow, that was beautiful.
Shoulders down.
Just too much raw power from Danis, able to stop that tag.
Yeah, the Golden Greek using those physical gifts, the strength and the height to really just grind down Couture. Couture is in the wrong part of town in that corner. And to your point, Ty Cross, how do you think that the newly formed team of Danis and Ryse are working together here?
They're looking good, but like I said earlier, they're having some communication issues for sure. Miscommunications, trying to call out strategy as they go because they don't have that natural form timing, that natural form chemistry. You see here, some discontent going on here between Hot Boy Summer.
That's what we were talking about.
Almost cost them the tag there.
Ryse is looking for a path here in Ryse Wrestling since his return. And as I said, Danis is really just that timing and opportunity to elevate his career to the next level. We're going to see the tag team division is the path for both Ryse and Danis.
Sonny Ryse going right to the eyes, stopping the Calvin Couture comeback. Looking for a double suplex here. Calvin fighting, really shifting that weight downward.
Couture trying to fight back here.
Oh no!
And that's where you see the newly formed team is not on the same page. In comes Mr. Design. And Ryse gets planted. Man, is Tyler cooking tonight.
Sonny Ryse able to barely break up that pinfall. Calvin Couture throwing out the trash. That leaves Danis alone in the ring, 2-on-1.
Could be that Ukrainian leg sweep.
Now Sonny Ryse.
He intercepts, Ryse intercepts, Couture hits the post. Absolute anarchy here. Everything is breaking down. Here we go. They got him.
Miscommunication after miscommunication cost the newly formed team, but the Runway, one of the best tag teams in this company and in the world, showing just what they could do. Capitalize and conquer, but wait!
Absolute blindside. And this is not what the tag team division is about. I don't know who the hell Ryse and Dennis think they are. They got beat fair and square.
They're taking out their frustrations on each other, on their opponents, Jim.
Talk about some sore losers. And I'll tell you right now, the Runway will not let this one go. But Ty Cross coming up next, women's action. Megan Myers squares off with the returning Dani Moe.
Late Thursday evening, lights are flashing bright, slamming in on the canvas, fighting through the night. Headlocks and drop kicks, adrenaline does fuse. Ryse Wrestling's Throwdown, it's the show you can't refuse. They smack down middle, crowds really riled. Their cheers, their screams, man, they get wild.
By the way, loving the outfits.
We're trying our best.
Yeah, you nail it every time.
Per usual.
I try to step up my game. You guys
look
have
great,
trained me
baby.
well over the
Look at
past
you.
24 months. Thank you.
We need some glitter though. Next month we'll get you some
Can
glitter.
we?
We'll get you some glitter next month. Yep.
Like gem.
Next month.
There we go.
I love it.
But
let's talk about
yeah.
a different kind of gold.
Yes.
The Ryse Tag Team Championship. Of course, we know Tad Jarvis is on kind of a medical leave right now. We don't know if he's going to return for July 13th. However, I believe you guys had some tournament action today. Let's talk about that.
We did, and we won. And that means we're wrestling members only, and the winner of that match gets a shot at the Tag Team Championships.
And we know that members only is very excited to get their hands on the belts again, but we want it more.
And we are going to do what we said we were at the beginning of the year. We will be your new Ryse Tag Team Champions.
Black Swan, Megan Myers!
Feature contest time here on the Thursday Throwdown. My name is Jim Marble, joined by the esteemed Ty Cross, Meg Myers, Dani Moe squaring off in our featured bout this week on the Thursday Throwdown. Make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel to stay up to date to each and every episode of the Thursday Throwdown. As we've seen in recent weeks, the women's action around Ryse has really started to heat up, and no exception here. Megan Myers against Dani Moe. Dani Moe, one of the most spectacular athletes anywhere on the independent scene. And Megan Myers is an equation all her own.
Yeah, this is very much on paper a clash of styles that could produce an excellent contest.
Of course, Dani Moe, a part of the Neon Blondes. She does a lot of traveling. Argument can be made that she has more experience than Megan Myers. But that creates an opportunity for Myers in this case. We're going to see if she, can step up her game to compete at the level of Dani Moe. A lot on the line here in the Ryse women's division.
Big kick followed up by a big slam. Look at this innovative offense, Jim.
Look at the athleticism, twisting senton.
Dani Moe looking great out of the gate here. Megan's got to try to curtail this damage and cut things down. There you go. Jim, I'm a genius.
Megan Myers, very unorthodox. Like that right there, she will use her body as a weapon, like a kamikaze that time. And I think when you're in there with an opponent that's willing to use their body as an offensive weapon, you really, I mean, it's an unsettling situation because Meg Myers is not worried about being in pain, being hurt. She just wants to get the victory. She'll make those sacrifices.
It's so difficult to beat an opponent that is willing to risk more than you. And Meg will throw caution at the wind. But Dani Moe, not one to be afraid to throw caution to the wind herself. Going right to the shoulder.
Let's not forget Megan Myers cut her teeth in the Stronghold Academy. She also is trained at the Nightmare Factory in Atlanta, Georgia. A lot of different pedigrees from Meg Myers.
That was such an innovative offensive maneuver, twisting the arm into a ringer and then falling backwards for the Pele kick right to the shoulder joint.
And again, we're seeing Myers try to stick and move. A lot of quick offense, very sudden as Myers inside the ring ropes there.
Last Chantry type hold here.
Ty Cross, if you can, really elaborate if possible on what a diverse training background can bring to the table for a professional wrestler.
Well, the more you can expand your moveset, and the more you can expand your bag of tricks, as I've said in the past, the deeper your bag of tricks, the more you can pull out in different situations. A lot of professional wrestling is strategy. Look at a beautiful tarantula hold here.
Myers has Dani Moe all twisted up. And that's what I'm telling you. Look at Myers again, using her body in those unorthodox ways to inflict pain on an opponent.
A lot of professional wrestling is strategy, but a lot of it is also, maybe more so, adaptation.
As I said, I believe to your point, that is why Meg Myers has that very unique offense, because she's trained, again, at the Stronghold Academy, at the Nightmare Factory. I believe spent some time at the AIW Training Academy in Cleveland, Ohio. So she has that tutelage from a multitude of resources, and we're seeing that put to work here. Because right now, Meg Myers is hanging in there step for step with Dani Moe, who, as we said, is very accomplished across the independent circuit.
Beautiful lung blower. It's the same aspect as a pocket knife versus a Swiss Army knife. The more tools you have, the more useful it is in different situations. Look at the power from Dani Moe, though.
Torture rack position. Oh, man. That could have been nasty.
That was definitely nasty. Both competitors down here. Megan Myers might be out cold.
I think on paper you may have given the advantage to Dani Moe, but Myers has shown that she is a tough test for anyone. Meg Myers really stepping up her game, showing how talented she is, given this opportunity to square off with a standout like Dani Moe.
Wow, what a huge connecting forearm. Sorry, Jim. That stunned me. That connected so well, so flush.
Myers is staggered. And the striking is so precise from Dani Moe.
Dani's now picking up speed, picking up momentum. This is what Megan wants to try to cut down. She was able to do it successfully earlier.
I think it speaks volumes, again, to the level of competition we've seen in the Ryse women's division. Zoe Sky in the coming weeks, you're going to see Allie Ketch square off with Laura Lovelace. Shoulders down here.
This could be it.
Oh, man.
Quicker than a hiccup. Dani Moe back to her feet, and the huge roundhouse kick, Jim, connecting. Right to the temple.
And referee Brad Mitchell, I think, should be checking on Megan. She may be out of it here. I don't know if Megan knows where she is.
I think she might be seeing 3 of Dani Moe, but she's definitely trying to hit the one in the middle.
You can see the physical toll this matchup is taking. So competitive.
Beautiful snap, suplex out of the middle.
And given the punishment that she sustained, it took Myers just that extra second to hook in for that pinfall attempt, and that may have been the slight edge that allowed Dani Moe to kick out.
We're seeing excellent resilience here from these two competitors, both Megan Myers and Dani Moe. Look at this.
Dani is not going to allow anyone to make her a stepping stone. She knows her reputation, but she's in for a fight here. The Neon Blonde could be looking to take to the air.
Gorgeous tightrope crossbody. Got her.
Wow.
Here's your winner, the pinfall.
Ty Cross, I'm going to tell you what, Dani Moe showing why she is so spectacular. But I have to take my hat off to Meg Myers, who hung in there and really took the test to Dani Moe. Dani Moe victorious as the Ryse Women's Division continues to take shape.
Dani Moe, victorious against Megan Myers tonight in women's action. There's been some rumors tonight going around the locker room.
What kind of rumors?
I don't know. So there's talk of maybe possibly being a Ryse Women's Grand Championship.
All right, I like me some gold.
What do you think about that?
I think that tonight's win over Megan put me one step closer in the rankings, if this rumor is true.
Yeah.
So I'm ready for a fourth title. So whenever the next match comes up, put your girl Dynamite Dani Moe in, get me one step closer to that women's title. That's what I think.